Charles Oliveira has defeated Michael Chandler via unanimous decision. And yes, what a performance that was from Dubroc's Charles Oliveira. Delighted with him getting the win, of course. Chandler was cheating so much in that fight as well. The fifth round was absolutely disgusting. Eye poke, back of the head shots, consistent back of the head shots from Michael Chandler on Charles Oliveira in the fifth round. And the ref was literally stood an inch away from it and saw nothing. Didn't do anything about it. But Chandler hit him with about 20 consistent back of the head shots. Thank God Charles Oliveira survived. Honestly, and I think as well, though, I think there are lots of positives to take out of Charles Oliveira's performance. For Michael Chandler, he's too inactive. The fact he still had the audacity to call out Conor at the end after all the cheating and all that throughout the fight. And like, he lost the fight. He lost the fight over 5 rounds, was getting dominated throughout. And Oliveira was the one who ended the fight strong still, even though after Chandler hit him in the back of the head, God knows how many times, Oliveira still ended the fifth round well. Throughout round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, especially, Charles Oliveira cleaned those rounds with ease. And Chandler was there, sticking his gloves in between the cage, trying to get him up. I think at times he stuck his gloves in Charles's gloves as well, the odd time. No wonder Poirier was so pissed off at Michael Chandler at the end of their last fight. And I was there saying that Poirier is just a real sore winner. He isn't great in victory. But at the end of the day, I don't blame him for being all pissed off at Michael Chandler after their last fight, after how Michael Chandler was there. He's a dirty fighter. I mean, people can say he's entertaining. He is. I mean, there's always violence when Chandler fights. There's always violence when Oliveira fights. But at the end of the day, difference between the two is that Oliveira is a respectful guy inside and outside of the octagon. Oliveira doesn't cheat in the octagon. He just gets the work that he needs to do done, dominates you on the ground, outstrikes you on the feet. Oliveira does his thing in the cage, doesn't cheat like what Chandler does. Chandler acts all respectful outside the cage, but in the cage, he cheats his way to win and always tries to find some sneaky ways. Did it against Poirier and, especially tonight here against Charles Oliveira. Chandler doesn't deserve a Conor McGregor fight. I mean, he waited for him for God knows how many years. Obviously, yes, Conor was the one who pulled out of it. But Chandler shouldn't have been waiting around so long. He waited too long. Try and get a fight in between. I mean, honestly, he obviously got this one in, but his inactivity showed tonight. And Charles Oliveira, he's always active and he's able to keep control of it. And what I like seeing from Oliveira tonight is when he did get clipped hard by Chandler, he didn't go down. And that's kind of what let him down against Makhachev. Obviously, we saw it a lot, and Oliveira was able to get away with it against Gaethje, Poirier, and Chandler, like in the first fight as well. He was able, when he did get clipped, he took some time off on the ground because he knew people wouldn't go to ground with him. But then obviously Islam Makhachev did. Arman Tsarukyan did, and he lost those fights. But now Oliveira took some massive shots throughout, stayed on the feet, kept his composure, came back at Chandler with some good combinations and put his shots together really nicely. Or shot a good takedown and just dominated on the ground. Some good submission attempts. Oliveira was really active with the strikes on the ground as well. He's just got a great bloody ground game, to be fair. And I think I remember Chandler saying that he was happy to go to ground with Oliveira. Why? I don't know. I mean, Chandler was able to get some decent strikes in on the feet in the fight, to be fair. He was explosive at times. He had his moments, but at the end of the day, it was Charles Oliveira's fight at the end of the day. It was Charles Oliveira's fight. Oliveira was able to get the better of Chandler. Oliveira was good at keeping his range, and a lot of the time on the feet, though, even though sometimes Chandler did explode on the feet at Charles Oliveira. Most of the time, though, Oliveira was very good at cutting off the cage, backing Chandler up against the cage, and picking his shots well off on him, putting together some good free 4-punch combinations, and they were really getting to Michael Chandler. So, I mean, Oliveira, great on the feet, great on the ground throughout. Thought he was good with his jab. I thought Oliveira was good, keeping his lead hand active quite a lot, keeping it out there, managing his range, and, you know, keeping Michael Chandler backed up against the cage on the feet. You know, I think Oliveira's striking, you know, it's getting better and better. And as I said, a big improvement is when he got hit, he didn't just go down, take time off on the ground. He was relentless. He kept on and kept on and kept on going on Michael Chandler. And Chandler came at it, and when Chandler came at Oliveira, Oliveira came straight back at him with even more brutal shots than what Chandler was landing on him. So, look, it was just a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous performance tonight from Charles Oliveira. I'm really happy he won. I'm really, really, really happy he won. What's next? I would like to see Oliveira up against Max Holloway, probably. Yeah, that could be good. Oliveira, Holloway, I reckon will be a real fun fight. Obviously, you know, Oliveira has something to avenge against Holloway as well. So, you know, get that rematch on. And I think Oliveira wins. I'm pretty certain Oliveira beats Max Holloway now. I think his ground game's too good. And, you know, his striking's getting better and better and better as we go as well. And then Max Holloway, I don't think, has got the power to put Oliveira out on the feet. I think Oliveira wins. I think Oliveira wins. For Michael Chandler, obviously, you know, did call out. He did, of course, call out Conor McGregor at the end of the fight. But, I mean, I don't see him getting that fight. I don't see him getting that fight at all. I don't know, like Dan Hooker, could he fight him? I mean, I still think Max Holloway and Chandler's a good fight, but I'd rather see him than Holloway and Oliveira. Gamrot and Chandler, something like that. Fizzy Evan Chandler. I don't. We're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see. I think there is options for Chandler, but I don't think the Conor McGregor fight's the route to go. He'll be waiting. Get another fight in or so, and then try and call out Conor McGregor for it again. But I think Chandler needs a win to take a Conor McGregor fight. I don't think you can take it coming off like back-to-back losses at the end of the day. I don't think he fully deserves that Conor McGregor fight, even though he is entertaining. You know, he's coming off 2 back-to-back losses. He wasted his time with inactivity. He doesn't deserve that fight. Oliveira, get a win over Max Holloway, then you never know. Could be in for the winner of Islam versus Sarukian. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'll speak to you on the next one.